Hey, Lois, I got it working.
Sure, Jimmy, just give me a minute here.
International award-winning reporter Miss Lois Lane, hot on the heels of a, hot story.
Hello? No, I'm trying to contact Jim Gordon, Commissioner Gordon. Would you quit bugging me with your new camera, Jimmy? Go and film Clark instead.
Ooh, no can do, Lois. Clark hasn't shown up for work yet.
It's not like Clark to be late. Hello? Commissioner. Hi, Lois Lane here, Daily Planet. Care to comment?
Strange that LexCorp hasn't lost any scientists, isn't it?
Agreed, considering that Luthor has some of the best minds on the planet working for him. You never did tell me how you got those Lex Lab passes.
First rule of journalism, Smallville. A reporter never reveals her sources.
Let's take a look inside, but stick to the plan, Lois. We don't want to be discovered.
When have you ever known me to ruin a perfectly good plan?
And my husband saves the day yet again. You know, Smallville, there's something amusing about being married to a guy who can see through a brick wall and change the course of mighty rivers, not to mention fly, yet still likes to walk to work.
That's just the farm boy in me. You know, if the rocket ship that brought me to Earth as a baby hadn't landed in Kansas...
You'd still have incredible abilities far beyond that of mortal men. But I'd be calling you Bronx instead of Small...
This was a bad idea.
Are you fishing for an interview, Miss Lane?
Lex Luthor. I should have known you were behind the blackouts.
How about I give you that interview? Here's your first question. Lex Luthor, what do you know about crystals?
They make great chandeliers.
Well, this crystal may seem unremarkable to you, but then...
What do you think of hashtag Luthor goes to pieces, Miss Lane?
I think we should get all the facts before we start writing the headlines, Jimmy. Looks like we're not the only ones investigating this story. Care to comment on Lex Luthor's apparent death? No? Okay. Well, you probably want to go that way. We heard gunfire. Jimmy and I need to take the elevator up to Lex's security hub to find video footage.
We're here to help. You need to save Superman. Luthor dragged him into a teleporter and they both...
Gotham Zoo's Arctic world suffered an unexpected makeover when it was spliced with the famous Gotham Cathedral. To what end is still a mystery. LexCorp, office of wealthy entrepreneur Lex Luthor, seems to have survived the incident intact. Perhaps this implies some involvement from Luthor? We now come live from Arkham Asylum, which is looking suspiciously low on inmates. Could they have taken advantage of the chaos and escaped?
Hey, Lois?
Owlman stopped the Joker when she and Nightwing couldn't, yet we still know practically nothing about him. Getting the lowdown on him and the Syndicate from a regular hero like Batgirl would be a real scoop. Where is it? Ah, gotcha. I knew I had her number here somewhere. Hello, Batgirl? Who? Barbara Gordon? I'm sorry, Barbara. I must have dialed the wrong number. Back to the drawing board, Jimmy.
Oh, you actually came. How can I help? Lois! I wanted to ask you about that new Bay project. By Bay project, you mean the LexCorp Hobbs Bay project, right? Perfect timing. I was just looking through this material. Are those documents related to the Bay project? Leave it to the editor-in-chief. Oh yeah, on top of the story already. Here's the press release.
Just in time, Justice League. I knew I could count on you.
Anything for a world-class journalist and the love of my life. What's the scoop?
Flattery will get you everywhere, Smallville, but that's not why I called you out here. As you can see behind me, the new mayor appears to be setting up for a press conference. I'm concerned about what he'll be pressed on. I don't think he's actually here to help, but all we can do at the moment is wait for things to unfold. Stay tuned.
Thank you. You sure know.
Metropolis, this is Lois Lane. As you have no doubt seen, there have been some pretty big changes downtown. We've had glimpses of Brainiac phasing in parts of another world, another Metropolis before, but this is new. I'm sorry to report that from what I've seen, this new world bears all the hallmarks of the Joker. While the return of a supervillain we all knew was gone is absolutely the last thing we need right now, it is not the most worrying development.
What happened to going over our notes before my segment?
There was an accident on the freeway. Utility pole fell down.
That was on the other side of town.
Fine. You caught me. I was chasing a lead for a big story.
Without your partner?
It was nothing. A dead end.
Clark, you keep leaving without warning or explanation. Just tell me the truth. I'll still care about you no matter what.
Good, Baba.